Hey to one and all, I'm back. What am I up to today, you're wondering? Wow, this is a special one. Now, I bought an awful lot of stuff, right? Because I'm going to try before you buy. It's my new motto, okay? I'll try before you buy. So today, I can't do it all. So I picked out a couple of little things I'm going to stick my hand in. But I know what I'm picking out because I picked them out purposely. So I'm going to pick out 3 products today. 1, 2, 3. So they're small products. Still got all that to do in the next whatever. In the next upcoming videos. But before we get on to those 3, I want to start off with my sea monkeys. Alright, so the lovely Darren Dixon got me those. So we're going to have some pets in the van. So I just want to try this first really and see how this goes. So apparently I've just been reading the instructions. Add water, add the live eggs and feed them straight away on the day, right? So these are basically, are they shrimp? I think they're just kind of like little shrimpy things or something. Now I have actually had those in the past, but I forget what to do and stuff like that. Now I hope this ain't going to be gross. I don't know what I'm going to do with them if we're ever travelling, so to say. You know, I don't want them to die. Right, I can't get into it. I'm prepared, aren't I? I'm prepared. Let me just grab a knife. Yeah, so I want to do this today because this has actually been sitting there for quite some time and we need some pets. And name them, obviously. Depending how many is in there. Right, so you need to pull all this out. What else do you get inside? So, right, it's like a little aquarium. You get like magnifying windows on it so you can sort of see them as they're floating and stuff. Well, I think I'm going to put bottled water into that. Just so it doesn't get to scaly that quick. I don't know. Right, so here we go. So it's quite obvious actually. Look, number 1, water purifier. Number 2, instant live eggs. That's going to be gross to watch that. And number 3 is your food. So that's quite simple. I know this is for kids, but you know, it's still quite exciting for anyone that doesn't have any pets and would like some pets. So you've actually got a simple, quite simple. Oh, you actually get original sea monkeys warranty. I wonder what that covers. What, even if they die, they're gonna what are they going to do? Oh, if your sea monkeys do not hatch. Oh, I see. So you can then do that. Oh, it does show bottled water anyway on that. Oh, 24 hours. I thought this was going to be instant. It said you can start feeding them straight away. Here we go. So quick look for you. Well, feed here only. Wow, on there it looks like a massive scoop. You see that? How to feed them. See that purple one? It's absolutely really tiny. Right, so that's a tiny bit of food. Right, so let's just get growing these so I can move on to my 3 products. Alright, so I'm going to leave that flappy like that. I'm not going to take those stickers off. I think it might just help it be a little bit secure, you know. Alright, let's fill it up with water. I'm not really going to be reading instructions as such. I'm just going to go with it. Oh, there is a water level mark on there anyway, so let me bring you just down a tad. Yeah, there is actually a little water mark level there, so we'll go to that. I wonder how many we're actually going to get out of here. You know, I want to name them. But I'm one of these, when I have pets and when they die, I just get so upset. I had 2 tortoises once before, and I loved my tortoises. They were house tortoises. They lived around the house, and they, you know, they just literally lived sort of around the house in the garden and that. And they died. It was the most horrendous, upsetting thing ever. And it's a story that Dan always says, oh, Mazzy sold her dead tortoise. Well, what actually happened is that I was so in love with him, I couldn't bear to let him go. So I got in contact with somebody and they said that they can taxidermy him. Well, actually, I didn't actually taxidermy him, but somebody got it done for me. But what I did have to do, you have to do it straight away as soon as he dies, is put him in the freezer. So he lived in my freezer for quite some time. Yes, I had a dead body in my freezer for some time, because it takes time, you know, and it's quite expensive as well. You can get cheap taxidermists and stuff like that. And I just knew I still wanted him around the house, you know, place him where he used to sit and stuff like that. Dan used to make a joke saying that I wanted him for a doorstop. Well, that weren't technically true. And I did have to sell him also when I'd sold the house to buy this, because I had to clear everything out of the 4-bedroom house. So yeah, you know, I couldn't have taken a dead tortoise with me. So that's where that story comes from. And he always tries to make me feel bad and look bad about it. But actually, he went off to a university at Cambridge. They were using it for studies or something like that. So I was quite pleased about that. Right, anyway, moving on from there. Right, we've got some new pets, so we don't need to be talking about that anymore. Right, here we go. So we're going to have some sea monkeys. I think I'm going to need you to bring you a bit further down, aren't I? Can't really see. Can't get the angle on this camera properly. Right, here we go. Actually, I'm going to get some scissors for those. Open them nicely. Right, so number one, water purifier. Do I need it all though? Because I don't really... Oh, look. It says up here, look. Depending on the temperature, depends on how fast they will hatch. So let's say you've got really cold water, which is going to be mine. I can't really keep him in a hot place, only in here. It's going to take 7 days. Right, do I need the full sachet anyway? That's what I want to know. Yeah, full sachet. Full sachet of the instant eggs, and then just a scoop full of the food. Right, so this is all going to be dependent on then, isn't it? Well, like, you know, how hot my fan is, basically. Right, I'm not keen on having literally something live, instant live eggs in a packet. Now, do I have to stir this, do you reckon? Or am I best just... do you think that needs stirring? No, I'm probably best not tampering with the water, aren't I? Right, live eggs. What are these going to look like? Oh, I hope they're not gross. Now, I have done these before, but I just can't remember them. Okay, they don't look anything gross. Yeah, just can't really remember them. They don't even really look like eggs, do they? Let me see if I can... Yeah, it just looks like... I don't know. I don't really know what. Right, let's stick that in. Right, that's the whole pack. Oh, it's made the water mucky, innit? Ugh. Right, okay. Instantly, apparently, we're going to start getting some eggies. What's them blue things? Are they streaks of what? What is it? Can you see that? Can you actually see what I'm talking about? You can't really see with my dress behind it, can you? Oh, I didn't fart. That was the cushion. Right, let's go with number 3 anyway. Right, I only want to really snip the corner on this one because I only need a bit of food at a time, don't I? So I'm just going to cut the food like that. Tiny. Wow, that is a tiny amount of a food. So I'm going to have to read up to how often I have to feed these. I'm guessing every day. All right, let's just stick that in. Now, I don't know if I have to mix that. It's not showing I have to. No. It just needs sunlight, apparently, in really warm weather. So what I might do, actually, is go and stick it out. Well, I don't know. There's a bit of sun out there, but is it too cold? Actually, I've got the heating on anyway, so what I will do, yeah, come with me. I'll tell you what I am going to do, as long as no one knocks it over. I know what stupid, clumsy person will knock it over. Right, here we go. So that's looking mucky, isn't it? I hope that actually clears. Right, so what I'm going to do, we have like a heater vent down there. I've actually got the heating on today. Alright, so I'm going to place that. You just make sure that's coming through. No, it's not coming through. Why isn't there no heating? Oh, there we go. Yep. I'm just going to place it there. Let me turn it around. Oh, I've splashed it already. Oh, God. Right. That's one thing down. Right, let's crack on with the others. Getting excited now. I love trying things. It's brilliant. Right, so for my next thing I'm going to try now, I'm going to show you all three together, yeah? And this actually kind of makes sense now to what I've just been doing, really. Right, so first of all, number one, these are all things, by the way, off Shein. So let me tell you some prices. Cheap little kitchen gadgets, gadgets basically, and I want to try them. Right, so, oh, excuse me. So this was actually 73p, right? These are all just cheap little items, but I want to try them before you buy them. I just want to see, do these things really work? Right, so this is actually a can opener. Now, I do actually struggle opening cans, you know, because of my stubby little fingers, and it hurts. And then if I do have nails, it hurts my nail, and I don't really want my nail flicking off. So, first thing to do, let's open a can. It's all I got. I don't drink pop. Alright, so that's an excuse, isn't it? Alright, let me bring you down a little bit. Oh, I just want to know if this actually works. This will be really handy if it does. What are you going to do? Stick it under there, yeah? Oh, okay. I was just looking at the picture to make sure I was doing it. No, I'm not doing it right. Am I doing it right? Well, it looks actually different to the picture. Ah, yeah, it's not exactly the same from the picture. Now, these are items from Shein. You know what it's like. All right, so apparently you go like this. Well, that's not really working, is it? Oh, no. No, that's not working. Am I doing it wrong? No, I'm not. Am I meant to go that way? Oh, maybe I had actually done that wrong. Right, I think I might have actually done it wrong. I had it upside down. So, turn it around, right? So, that is dead easy, actually. Now I've busted it, though. Yeah, that's good. Right, it works. Right, loving that. Right, perfect. So, that's a good way to start the vlog, isn't it? Right, moving on. So this is all kind of adding. I didn't plan this at all. I just thought these would be three good things. Now I have actually opened this. I haven't checked it out. Don't really know how it works or anything. But I did have to check to whether it took batteries. You coming in?
Yeah.
Are you up to something? Don't spill the fishies. We've got new pets. I'm putting them down near the heater because apparently the more heat and the more warmth, the more quicker they grow.
Are they monkeys?
Yes.
They need some tiny bits of banana.
No! Sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt this last segment. I'm going to have to move that. I just don't trust him. And this one, actually, is probably better. Yeah, some nice warm air coming out of there. You see, we've got the bed overlapping there, so no one can knock that now. Feeling safe. Right, so let's move on to where we were going with this. So the second item is actually this. It's called a colour snack sealing machine. Candy colour. It's a sealing machine, basically. I thought I've never had one of these. I'd like to try it. So that's how it all comes. It's all, I'm guessing it's like Japanese or Chinese writing. Chinese maybe. But yeah, I had to open this. I haven't tested it or anything. just to see if it needed a USB charge or some batteries. And yes, it needs a 2 AA batteries. Now, they were a bit of a squash to get inside, actually, if I'll be honest. It was like the gaps, the holes isn't quite big enough. Or I don't really know what it was, or the metal bits were in the way, so I had to really push those in. Now, this feels quite cheap, if I'm honest. Can't see how this can work. How does this work at all? Anyway, so what I'm thinking, let's see if we can seal the food up, and I can keep just doing that every time, can't I? Let's bring it down a tiny bit so I don't have to raise my arms up so high. Yeah, this costs £1.49. Alright, so I don't know. I'm not reading no, well, there ain't no instructions anyway. That's it. You know, if you can understand the writing, then fair play to you. No, I don't understand it. Right, let's just give this a go anyway. So just stick it in there. It's like 2 little pads. Now it does have this flippy little thing. I don't really know what it's for. Oh, that's so it can't sort of activate while the back. I did wonder that, actually. I did think to myself, oh, imagine that activating on its own. It could be quite dangerous, couldn't it? Right, let's give this a go. Wonder what I don't know what to expect, or how long to hold it on to. Don't know, how long do I have to hold it on for? Is it actually doing anything? Not smelling burning or melting or anything. Let me just carry on. Not doing anything. Do you know, if it doesn't work on this, I'm going to go and try a bag. Well, actually, I don't even think we've got a bag of crisps in the house. No, I don't think we've even got a bag of crisps in the house. Let's try sealing my next product. Let's just try sealing this bag. Oh, it's peeing it down now. Dan's gone down the road to do something with Neil, I don't know. Alright, I'm pushing it. There's nothing else I can do but that. I'm not hearing clicks or anything, or I'm not doing nothing, is it? Am I doing it wrong? You meant to go along in a line? No. Are you... I'm wondering if you have to pull it across. No. It's not doing nothing. Right, so that obviously don't work. Let me just check battery idea. No idea. Let me just read the product thingy again. Yeah, see, this is what it is. It's that look. Don't know. A magnetic attached to the base, so oh, so that's just so it can hang. Yeah. Now I've had that on there for ages. That's just literally not doing nothing. No. Right, so that's not working. I didn't think it would. Let me just check another picture. Yeah, it's even showing, look. You could wrap a bag up and then just one press and it should shut. Gosh, that's getting awful. Oh my God. Dan's gone out there. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrendous. Oh, the car's getting washed out. Right, so that's a bit of a flop. Right, so for my last item, and now I've got to go back to the page, is this. Now, I feel I might have heard these before, heard of these. It's a stainless steel soap for the minimalist. Plain soap for kitchen. Now, how is a metal stone meant to wash your hands? And this is why I felt like it all worked in well together, because now I can wash my hands after it. Now, I've got no bathroom tap at the moment. Sorry about the rain noise. But I need to give this a go. How on earth? Right, it's quite light. It doesn't actually feel like a solid bit of metal. No. It's quite sort of empty. It just feels like a shell. How is that meant to wash anybody's hands? I'm well confused. Should we give it a go? Let's bring it down a little bit. Like, am I meant to be getting soap suds from this? For the minimalist. That's for people that just don't really want to be buying products every week, isn't it? No, there's no soap. Does it smell? No. No. I don't get it. Am I doing this totally wrong? Like, there's no... I mean, obviously I weren't expecting soap. I'm not silly. But how is that meant to clean your hands? I can understand it if it was like a bit of a scrubby-dubby brush, but... No, really weird. Peculiar. Let me sit down. Hold on, let me just click on it. So this is... Did I tell you the price of this, by the way? Oh, it's £1.75. Getting a little expensive now. Alright, so let me just show you these, look. You know, how is that meant to even wash your hands or anything? I don't get it. Let me read a little bit about it. Plain soap for kitchen. And then there's a review left on it. Brilliant. Love this. Skeptical, but it really works. What? How is it working? What's your name? Oh, it just says G ***K. Well, GK, tell me how this is working. Let me give it another go. I've always wanted to just try it and see what the hell it's all about. I don't know. No. I feel like it's annoying me, actually. I don't like the feel of it on my hands. How can anyone say that that really works? I mean, what's happening? Somebody explain to me. So I've just come out. All the nets were all down and the whole place has gotten drenched. Look at Dan's chair, look. It's absolutely soaking wet. And look at that. Oh dear. Right, well that was a bit of a peculiar video, wasn't it? So the only benefit really I got out of that is some new pets and an open can of beer with a flipped up can lid. None of those other two items seem to work. So anyway, they're only cheap little items I'm here to try before you buy, and I also have another big bag full of it for the next few videos. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and on the next one I will definitely keep you updated with the sea monkeys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Love you and leave you. See you again soon. Love you. Bye.